Whenever you take flex pics, just because you see a lot of shadows doesn't mean it necessarily makes you look super jacked. So some people will send me these pictures for a physique check and they're like, yo, look at me, bro. The thing is, I can kind of see rear delt. I can kind of see some traps, but it's kind of distorted. You know, you can kind of see the teres, the lats, but it's really hard to kind of quantify how jacked you really look for things like this because you're missing so much of kind of the anatomy. And if you just want to create kind of an artistic picture, I mean, bodybuilding is artistic, but it doesn't really give you a good look at your physique. Now, stuff like this, I would say that this is the artistic that's also a little bit more bodybuilding. And, you know, he's doing the lines here. He's got kind of the look. He's doing the eyes. Like, this is definitely more of an artistic flair. With that said, how can we make this type of pose a little bit better? We're trying to develop kind of the upper lats a little bit more. He's got kind of lower back. He's got some of that erector giving him this kind of highlighted line. But then if we're looking at the lats themselves, it's not even just that we need boom lats. The teres as well, kind of coming across here. You had a little bit more teres, it would pop it out just a little bit more right there. And then to me, that would give a little bit more of that kind of angular appearance that would go against kind of this waist. I would also have him pull in the waist just a little bit more. Then in regards to the development of the actual back itself, I would say having a little bit more thickness on the upper back, pulling out the rear delts, that would also give a little bit more of kind of that thick shadow where you don't have to rely so much on the lighting, but you actually just can pose the body. You can let the body do more of the work. And for certain poses, you don't necessarily want to flex things super hard because then sometimes it allows you to brace other areas that don't necessarily give you the maximum waist to arm or shoulder ratio because it's all about the ratios. It's all about the lines. And if you're just flexing really hard, sometimes you're not focused on relaxing certain muscles, pulling certain muscles in, controlling your breathing, and keeping the same structure and shape that you want for your artistic expression.